In English, good pronunciation is the key to effective communication. Good day everyone, Pat Diaz here, and welcome to Understanding English Pronunciation. Today we are going to talk about what is good English pronunciation. Let's begin. Well, considering that English pronunciation is the way English native speakers pronounce the language, we can imply that the closer or similar your pronunciation is to theirs, the better pronunciation you will have. Therefore, good English pronunciation is the way to pronounce the language that is similar or equal to the pronunciation of native speakers. Now, the question is, what makes a good English pronunciation? Well, a good English pronunciation has three main features. Number one, a good pronunciation is understandable and clear. This is intelligible. Number two, a good pronunciation makes the intended meaning. It is comprehensible. And number three, a good pronunciation is fluent and easy to hear. It is pleasant. Number one, a good pronunciation is understandable and clear. This is intelligible. Here you have to ask yourself, is your pronunciation clear enough to be understood by other people? Let's see an example. If you say this phrase as an ancient culture, well, most people will have problems understanding what you are saying, since the correct pronunciation of this phrase is an ancient culture. An ancient culture. But how do we know this? Well, we need to create pronunciation. So first, at the word level, we have to know the correct pronunciation of each word. So the first word is an. But the word an has two different pronunciations. A strong one, an, and a weak one, un. And because this word doesn't need to be emphasized in this phrase, we're going to use the weak form, un. Okay. The second word, ancient, is a two-syllable word with a stress on the first syllable, ain, strong and clear, ain. And the second syllable is weak and soft, shun. So we say ancient. And the third word, culture, is also a two-syllable word with a stress on the first syllable, call, and with a weak second syllable, sure. So we say culture. Now, at the connected speech level, the word an is normally linked to the word ancient. So in this part of the phrase, we're going to say an ancient. Finally, we got the full phrase, an ancient culture. Number two, a good pronunciation makes the intended meaning. It is comprehensible. So the question here is, are you really saying what you mean? Are you making sense? Let me tell you a story. Once a student of mine told me in a very clear way, hey, but I took to ease. And he went on talking. But I got stuck there. Well, my name is Pat, not Bat. And he took something. What did he take? What is he trying to tell me? Well, at the end I couldn't understand, and of course I didn't listen to the rest of the conversation. I got totally lost. Well, for you to know, he was trying to say, hey Pat, I talked to Liz. Huge difference. He didn't make sense, no meaning. Okay, number three. A good pronunciation is fluent and easy to hear. It is pleasant. Many people get very annoying when they cannot understand you because your pronunciation could be too fast, or too slow, or too loud, etc. So the question here is your pronunciation nice to the ear? Let's listen to this example.
You know that in the years before, when we developed the manned space programs, we have engineering goals and scientific goals. Because we need to develop the spacecraft, we need the rendezvous and docking technologies. So in the years before, we mainly focus on the engineering goals. But with the technologies become more and more practical, we paid more attention.
Well, what do you think? In my opinion, his pronunciation is too fast and too even to understand, like a machine. Blah, 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 non-stop. No nice. Okay, so a good English pronunciation is understandable and clear, makes the intended meaning, and is fluent and easy to hear, intelligible, comprehensible, and pleasant. So, what do you have to do to have a good English pronunciation? That should be easy now. Make your pronunciation intelligible, comprehensible, and pleasant to hear. Okay? And remember, you must improve your pronunciation. Why? Because in English, good pronunciation is the key to effective communication. Now, what is effective communication? Well, effective communication will be our next topic. Okay, that's all for today. See you in the next one. Bye for now.